Seed oils have become one of the most controversial topics in the world of nutrition today. Some people believe they are a hidden toxin responsible for chronic diseases, while others argue they are harmless or even beneficial when consumed in moderation. With so many conflicting opinions, it's no wonder people are confused. In this video, we are going to dive deep into the truth about seed oils, explore the science behind them, and finally answer the big question: are they toxic or healthy? To begin, let's define what seed oils are. Seed oils, also called vegetable oils, are extracted from the seeds of plants. Common examples include soybean oil, sunflower oil, corn oil, cottonseed oil, safflower oil, grapeseed oil, and canola oil. These oils are extremely common in modern diets, especially in processed foods and restaurant meals, because they are cheap, versatile, and have a long shelf life. The controversy around seed oils mainly revolves around the type of fat they contain. Seed oils are rich in polyunsaturated fatty acids, also known as PUFAs. Specifically, they are high in omega-6 fatty acids. While our body needs some omega-6 for proper functioning, most people today consume far too much compared to omega-3 fatty acids, which are found in foods like fish, flax seeds, and walnuts. This imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 intake is often blamed for chronic inflammation, which is linked to heart disease, obesity, diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. Another major concern is how these oils are processed. Most commercial seed oils are extracted using high heat and chemical solvents like hexane. This process can strip away nutrients and cause the oils to oxidize, producing compounds that may be harmful when consumed. Heating seed oils, especially during deep frying, can also produce toxic byproducts like aldehydes, which have been associated with cell damage and increased risk of disease. Critics of seed oils often argue that these oils did not exist in significant quantities in the human diet until the past century. For thousands of years, humans consumed fats from natural sources like butter, lard, coconut oil, olive oil, nuts, and fish. But today, seed oils make up a huge portion of the average person's fat intake. Some researchers suggest this dramatic change in fat consumption patterns is one of the key drivers behind rising rates of obesity, heart disease, and other chronic health problems. On the other hand, it's important to look at the evidence that supports the safety of seed oils. Many studies show that replacing saturated fats, like butter and lard, with polyunsaturated fats from seed oils can lower LDL cholesterol, often referred to as bad cholesterol. Lower cholesterol is linked to a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. In fact, several large population studies suggest that people who consume moderate amounts of polyunsaturated fats in place of saturated fats tend to have better heart health outcomes. Seed oils also provide vitamin E, an important antioxidant that helps protect cells from damage. Sunflower oil, for instance, is one of the richest dietary sources of vitamin E. Some oils, like canola oil, even contain a small amount of omega-3 fatty acids, which are beneficial for brain and heart health. So why is there still so much debate? The answer is that nutrition science is complex, and human health depends on more than just one factor. Seed oils may have some benefits when used appropriately, but the problem arises with the way they are consumed in modern diets. Most people don't just use a small drizzle of seed oil at home, they get large amounts of it through processed snacks, fast food, fried meals, and packaged goods. It's not just the oils themselves, but the entire context of the diet that matters. Another point to consider is the quality of the oil. Cold-pressed or minimally processed seed oils may be less harmful than highly refined ones. For example, unrefined sunflower oil may retain more natural antioxidants compared to the refined version used in fast food restaurants. The issue is that most of what we consume is refined, industrially produced oil, which has been stripped of nutrients and exposed to chemical processing. Some nutrition experts suggest that moderation and balance are key. Instead of demonizing all seed oils, it may be more useful to focus on reducing processed foods and balancing omega-6 intake with omega-3s. This could mean cooking more at home with stable fats like olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, or even butter in moderation, while still allowing for small amounts of seed oils occasionally. It's also worth mentioning that not all seed oils are created equal. For example, soybean oil is heavily criticized because it is often genetically modified and highly refined. On the other hand, Flaxseed oil is considered healthy due to its high omega-3 content, though it's not commonly used for cooking because it's unstable at high heat. Sesame oil, another seed oil, is often praised for its flavor and antioxidants. So, lumping all seed oils together without distinction may be an oversimplification. When we zoom out and look at overall dietary patterns, the biggest danger isn't necessarily seed oils themselves, it's the modern diet as a whole. Diets loaded with fried fast food, sugary snacks, refined carbs, and processed oils create a perfect storm for poor health. On the flip side, whole food-based diets with fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and limited processed oils tend to support better long-term health. So, are seed oils toxic or healthy? The truth lies somewhere in the middle. They are not a natural, traditional fat source, and excessive intake, especially of refined, processed versions, can contribute to inflammation and other health issues. But moderate consumption, especially when replacing saturated fats, has been shown in research to have some cardiovascular benefits. The best approach may be to minimize reliance on highly refined seed oils and instead prioritize whole, nutrient-dense foods. Using healthier fats like extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil for cooking, adding omega-3 rich foods to balance your fatty acid ratio, and limiting processed foods are practical steps you can take today. At the end of the day, it's not about fearing one ingredient, it's about building a balanced lifestyle that supports your long-term health. Seed oils are just one piece of a much bigger puzzle, and the choices you make every day across your entire diet will have a far greater impact on your well-being than any single food. If you found this breakdown helpful, let me know in the comments what your experience with seed oils has been. Do you avoid them completely, or do you still use them in your kitchen? Your insights could help others make better choices too. And remember, knowledge is power, but action is what transforms your health.